Anyway, right, why don't we go ahead and get to it then, because this one is surely going to get you out of your seats. It's the top two players in their group in console as it stands. Please welcome Al-Hacker and DRX Tess.
From Jordan. I played in Asia West. It's meant a lot of me and I try hard to be here.
私の名前はテスです。日本出身で東アジア代表です。そうですね、バルセロナ代表になってとても光栄に思います。
It's meant a lot of me because 2022 I lost the final. It was online, not offline. So it's time to be in Tokyo.
そうですね、クラブファイナルズではとても激しい戦いを期待しています。
I think before 10 years it was PS. It was a friendly match with my friends. I play for fun, so I loved the game, style game. So I continue with this.
5 years ago, play eFootball. My favorite play style is possession soccer.
I like to play position, but my gameplay style it's not position. I like to be relaxed in gameplay.
As a player, you are very great fast match opponents. 初戦の相手、ちょっと忘れちゃったんですけど、名前気になってます。
I hope I will win and I will do my best to get the final.
そうですね、スペインに来たからには優勝したいと思っているので、絶対優勝したいと思います。
Al-Hacker and Tess take the stage as our first two console players we will see on stream today. They've both played already. They have both won their matches. So both men on 3 points entering this one. Alex, Al-Hacker saying, I lost the final in 2022. That was online though, and I want to make it to Tokyo this time around. His first opportunity is to do so here in Barcelona.
What can I say? Clash of Titans, Jordan, Japan, Fatal Hacker, DRX Tess, no? One of those games that I would really prefer maybe to be at the sofa with some popcorns and drink and let's enjoy. But from here is an advantage too, because we can get closer on what will happen between these two players that arrive with 3 points right after victories on game 1 versus Isco and Nexa. Two different ways of control. We are gonna see more balanced tactic for DRX Tess, who loving to have the control of the ball, the possession, but with those extra midfielders rather than Fatal Hacker that with an offensive formation wants to get the control of the game. Two different ideas, mindset, but I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen from home, the level from the next match is gonna be insane. Oh, well, first of console, right? But these two are potential World Finals contenders.
Well, maybe we'll see them both at the World Finals in a few months' time. We have plenty of club events and qualification routes still underway, but Saif Al-Hacker, good to see Jordan represented, of course, has a gold medal with Jordan as well at the Global Esports Games back in 2023. Beat Hassan Pajani in the best-of-3 final, 2-1 if I remember correctly. So, has what it takes to get the gold. Can he lift the trophy, though, in the middle of that stage and punch his plane ticket to the World Finals? Standing in his way is Ekuya Kida-san, DRX Tess, 22 years old, also knows how to win tournaments. The Ibaraki Cup winner of 2019, DRX Esports member, alongside the Arsenal FC console finalist as well. Will want to punch the, I suppose, short-range ticket, if you will, to the World Finals in Tokyo later this year.
At the end, Harry, if you want to prove the world that you are the best player in eFootball, you need to be this summer in Tokyo, Japan at the World Final. There's many competitions, yes, but if you want to perform and show off for the history books that you were world champion on the official world circuit of Konami eFootball Championship Open 2025, you need to be right there. And the way to go through is Kobe today winning the FC Barcelona club event finals. I was getting closer in the career of Saif Al-Hacker, Fatal Hacker, and this man is on that momentum on top of the, let's say, his prime. Is getting closer to it, has won many tournaments, has performed at the global stage, yes, but he hasn't played already a world championship in Japan. So we'll see. He has the power for the intensity, the tactics, the mindset. But, you know, it's a different story from Tess, which is, again, a potential world finalist with less experience, let's say, but isn't that early path, Harry, of his career? Well, you can predict that this guy, if it's not 2025, it will be 2026, will be fighting for the World Championship.
And we get to witness them take the stage and take each other on for a chance to all but guarantee their spot in the grand final later on this afternoon. Both men standing on 3 points.
We want tactics.
We do indeed, Alex. I know you like to sink your teeth into these, so why don't you take a little look and digest what's happening on both sides?
With these two were playing mind games yesterday because they didn't were playing possession on the training room. Ooh. Great to see possession versus possession. That game style, which is unique, that we haven't seen in most of the players, but with Barcelona, it's an extra power. We saw Robert Lewandowski on top of both formation, and it's time to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry, this game could mark the spot directly to the grand final today.
It could indeed, as Al-Hacker and Tess take a few moments before kickoff, and that is now underway. The second group match for these two, our first console match of the stream so far. It's Al-Hacker against Tess, and well, there's early danger here.
Nice.
As we see Dani Olmo trying to find Rafinha on the underlap, if you will. He's up to the byline now. Who can he find? Good defending in the end. Haven't even had a chance to introduce them. It's Al-Hacker in the home strip starting early, and Tess in the changed strip, currently defending that right-hand goal.
Look at the control, the intensity, and the limits of the gameplay of this eFootball 2025. These two had exploded those limits of the meta, of the gameplay. These two are really fantastic players. But now it's Saif, it's Al-Hacker inside the box. Dani Olmo turn it back, waiting someone. The finesse dribbling is wonderful. Still a chance. It's Pedri MVP. Pedri, the turn back, looking for the advantage. Leaving behind the defender is no. Pedri, the fake shot. What a control from Al-Hacker. Olmo to pass in. Ferran, no. Finally, Tess can take the control. How different is the attitude of these two? Great passion from Tess.
Good passion, good defending, good dribbling with Lamine Yamal far side as well. Dragged back inside now to Rafinha, who waits but cannot find a decisive pass. I think my advice to you at home watching this, or wherever you're watching it from, is do not blink. These two playing at a frenetic pace, and well, we wouldn't expect any less here at the FC Barcelona club event finals. These two topping the table as things stand, 3 points each.
Great job by the Gerard Martin from Tess. That offensive wing back is a really interesting choice that we haven't seen in many players, but is working properly for the Japanese. Well, now we got MVP Pedri, go through to Ferran Torres, trying to survive with that pressure from the incomer Marc Casado, which is maybe not the best defending, but that play style of anchorman for the DMF is simply perfect. Still possession for Al-Hacker. Quickly, but losing the ball versus that Gavi big-time show, which is simply electric, this player.
Of course, we saw Al Hacker try and qualify last year through the FC Inter Club event finals, was the runner-up in that particular event. That was 2024, though. Here's the groups as things stand. These two sitting on top of the tree, split only by goal difference. And that may come to be a factor in the future. First and foremost, let's get this game out of the way as we have
nice recovery by
eFootball players going head-to-head.
Koundé. It's really interesting that some players are using the attacking fullback positioning of Koundé, player of the week, but as a center back, that place that is deactivated, so it's worthy for those players because the stats are higher than the club selection. Jules Koundé, defensive fullback.
Nice work here from Al Hacker, advancing towards Tess's goal. Dani Olmo just trying to bait out an overcommitment from Tess, and
nice
Pedri
run,
here has broken through as well. Who's getting set up towards
Gerard Martin.
Still alive here though, Al Hacker, the man all the way from Jordan. Cannot keep the attack going.
I love what I'm seeing, Harry. Really good attempt from Al Hacker, but not fast enough to leave behind. And surviving the Japanese in a really good timing is having a lack of aggressiveness on this build-up, but still in a good spot. Let's see if he can catch any counter.
10 minutes until half-time. Still Al Hacker 0, Tess 0.
Oh, look at the speed of Alejandro Valde. Regaining that ball from Ansu Fati, player of the week. That could be the chance for Tess. Great run back. But Pau Cubarsí, the response, Harry, from Al Hacker, who wants to take the lead.
Whoa.
Jules Koundé.
Really good tackle.
And now having a hard time to start with those passes back and quickly losing the ball.
Oh, that could be dangerous here for Al Hacker as Ansu Fati is making a run, but with less than 5 minutes plus stoppages now, a goal would be very interesting within those time limits.
Yeah, I see Al Hacker's in a difficult spot because he's dominating the initiative of the game, but if he rushed a little bit more, can have a wrong situation maybe with those counters from Tess, which for the moment hasn't connected those chances.
And there it is, the half-time whistle blows. Al Hacker 0, Tess 0, a very attritional game in the first half. Those two sets of players on the stage just playing out a, I don't know how to describe it other than attritional, Alex. It's been interesting, intriguing to watch them try and break each other down.
We clearly see the analysts from first half. Now the tactics, I believe this is the main formation for Tess, the one having it right now. He was trying to be more conservative as a player in front of Al Hacker, trying to defend way more easy, but that defensive formation wasn't giving him that powerful as usually at the attack. And he said, all right, first half, 0-0, now onto my main formation and try to have something else. We'll see, kickoff for DRX Tess.
Second half now, beginning in front of us. The kits remain the same. It is Al Hacker in the home strip, the changed kit for DRX Tess.
And the main player for Tess now, Rafinha, in that positioning. He should find him easy every single time. Now the pass back is Ansu Fati.
That's lovely. Fati back to Lewandowski with the snap strike, and that's good defending from Tess.
Trying that first time shot in a great position. Lewandowski deflected. It's really important to approach those first time shot cards. Olmo.
Dani Olmo!
Great
Cleared
save.
away.
Great manual goalkeeper from Tess. Still running the time. Still the pressure. Al Hacker wants to take the lead. That could potentially put it into the grand final. Fermin, now the counter. Not being that accurate as usually Tess.
Maybe a little shell-shocked after that, the first big chance of this match between our two group leaders. Fati trying to find Lewandowski.
Oh, the mistake in the early
the ball here as well, it's wide!
Ansu Fati with a left foot. almost putting in that heavy control after recovery from Tess. Rather than clear the ball with Araujo, he rather chose to move to the left. Almost in is DRX Tess under the pressure of Fate Al-Hacker, which is saying no, can't believe it. He has failed another chance. We saw 3 shots for Saif Al-Hacker, Fate Al-Hacker versus no one. Nothing from the Japanese, which is surviving. I don't really see that bad his situation. He just needs once. We have seen on mobile, Harry. It's not that bad once you steal with this score.
Well, there is a reason, of course, the Kashima Antlers put their faith in the man on the right-hand side of your screen for the EJ League 2024. He repaid that faith with a runners-up medal all the way from the Aomori prefecture, the northernmost prefecture in the island of Honshu. He's a long way from home at the moment and under a lot of pressure from Al-Hacker. On the ball now, though.
Let's see now if those fresh legs go make an impact in this game.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Probably is the boring game from what we've seen today. But ladies and gentlemen, tactically, the level of these two and the intensity is top of the world. Let's see if the score can open the game for further action. We'll see the cross. Garcia almost touching it. That will be kicking the ball from Marc-André ter Stegen, looking for Robert Lewandowski that should win the header. Yes. Al-Hacker with that big time. Gavi and Lamine Yamal will try to do something else. Harry, we'll see. The through ball, Koundé.
Al-Hacker really wants to chase that opening goal. Of course, they both do.
Nice positioning by Fermin.
Crossfield ball to Lewandowski. He's so strong. Just getting that bit of possession and breathing room. And look at that change strip on the far side. It was Fermin that time trying to join the attack. He stayed up there on the far side. Can he connect with this pass? He can. Koundé for company. Rafinha just slow to react. And Al-Hacker survives.
I think he's in the perfect spot right now. Really equal the start of the second half on these two. No one want to risk that much. Harry, that could be a great ball. Lewandowski, Saif, the fake shot, the finesse. Wonderful move. That charging, that stunning shot for then super cancel plus that finesse. That speed is what we want. This is the top level of eFootball across the world.
Just makes your opponent think, doesn't it, when they see the purple power bar?
You need to block. You need to block it.
You need to activate some kind of input, and you're right. As soon as the super cancel comes in, the opponent has already committed to that adjustment. So really top level stuff. Tess with the free kick.
This is the typical Japanese free kick.
Whoa.
Always looking for winning the header to make uncomfortable that reception. It's so fun to see, how every region plays really different mindset, ideas, tactics with the same gameplay. Well, we see 15 minutes left. Harry Lewandowski failing that pass. Is Balde playing for the DMF? Eric Garcia, usually as a center back, working properly as a DMF.
Gavi on the ball. Lewandowski, Al-Hacker now starting to push the pace. Lamine Yamal far side, trying to beat his man. Not sure if he needed to.
Was peachy cheeky, but wasn't enough. Gerard Martinez doing a wonderful and a perfect match so far defensively for Tess.
Oh, so much space here.
Oh!
For Al-Hacker to try and carve open the defence. 10 minutes to go. A goal in this time of the match would surely, with how close it's been, be 3 points for either man on the stage. Rafinha, Lewandowski. Back to him now. Rafinha turns back the other way.
Super cancel, space shot, super cancel! DRX Tess leading the man. Oh, what a goal, Harry. Poof.
Wow, that is some patience there from Tess. And a goal that could see the man from the Aomori prefecture top the group after these 90 minutes. Look at this patience, just waiting, that burst of pace from Rafinha, and tucks it home nicely.
Especially this Rafinha car big time show is really, really amazing. Look how here, he make double touch. No, look at double touch, he fake show, and that speed, even with the wrong foot, putting it into the net.
That's special.
It was the first time that Tess was in that spot. So Saif, it's difficult to predict what is going to do your opponent. Great job, Tess, now leading with just a few moments till the end of the game.
Well, mentally, that's going to be so difficult for Al Hacker to digest. Looked really strong in that second half, looked in control, looked the more likely of the two, you could say, to score and break the deadlock. But Tess is looking like a different animal when he gets those types of opportunities. We've seen it already, beating Nexa 2-1.
Yeah, quick counter from both sides, full offensive from Al Hacker that needs to make that extra pressure. Nice counter formation for Tess, trying to accumulate more players on both sides to not to concede that 2v1 situation or 3v2 situation. Let's see, kickoff for Al Hacker to respond. That leading goal for Tess.
And he needs to respond here. Valde.
Araujo Valde, difficult challenge. 2v1, Cazador, the
stunning cross. Still alive here for Al Hacker. He does trail, but is into the box now. Lewandowski, of all people, back in his own box to defend.
Great clear. 1-2 extra chances for Al Hacker to a potential super important equalizer. Lamine Yamal! Fate Al Hacker with the equalizer. Wow.
What can you say about that? I asked, what would it do mentally to Al Hacker after all of those opportunities to concede first late on in the game? He produces this, so many red and blue shirts, and it's the left foot.
A bit unlucky, that challenge with the header, losing one player, Tess, but the reality is his formation, the Saif Al Hacker, the Fatal Hacker formation is working properly. Those two, right and left forward, were waiting exactly that, Harry. This attempt, great finishing with the finesse. 1-1. And what about this situation, Harry? It's about going back to the first formation, trying to be more balanced, as we see on the left-hand screen of Al Hacker. Tess, more or less same. The last one, they wanna come back to the first one. It's just a kickoff, maybe an extra one. But on reality, great recovery from Al Hacker that potentially is opening him the chance to be even first of the group.
2 goals late on in this game. Al Hacker 1, Tess 1, clock still running, 90th minute now. Is there a chance for yet more drama here on the stage?
Look at how many people is putting behind Fatal Hacker. Now 3 minutes extra till the end. Al Hacker with Lamine Yamal, the man of the goal.
Be careful. Both men have to be at the utmost levels of concentration now. Looks like the last attack will go Tess's way, will it? As Christensen
the last one for Tess.
Find the man.
Torre with the spot. Ferran Torres! No way, no! The deflection from Fatal Hacker.
Can you believe it? No, the chance goes in, and the points are shared between two magnificent competitors.
GG, guys.
GG indeed. Al Hacker 1, Tess 1. Wow, that was some finish.
No, it was well managed by Tess, which took the last champ for the game. All the players know how important to take the last one on your favor. He wasn't playing that good till he scored. But from there, we saw a different version from Tess, taking more balance, more action, Harry. And at the end of the day, it was matter. Great score from both. And that's it.
Just unbelievable how these two went toe-to-toe from the kickoff, really. 1 point apiece.
What matters, Harry, at the end of the day, this score is really positive for both. Right after win the first game, 4 points. That means a draw in the last game of the group will put them into the grand final. So quite positive, great level. We saw 2 different versions of each player, depends on the moment of the game. And wow, I love those super cancel fake shots, simply unbelievable.
It really was absolutely mesmeric watching them both go at each other. This was the opening goal, 83 minutes it took. Rafinha weaving one way, the other doing super cancels. But that in-game item is so tricky to stop. Our hacker found that out the hard way, 83 minutes, but just 5 or so in-game minutes later, we saw the response. And Al Hacker gets his equaliser. Lamine Yamal with the left foot salvages in the end the point. And that reaction, I feel, Semra, probably a bit more relief than anything, seeing how difficult he found it. And then this, in the 94th minute, just thinking, it could be 3 points here going back to Tess and Japan, but in the end, the honours are even. Both players sharing the points.
Sharing the points.
Amazing.
And in the one hand, in the most painful of ways, just so very close to getting across the finish line and taking those 3 points. But in some ways, obviously, as we saw, that release of tension, I guess, if you will, having to hold on and fight back for so long until the bitter end to make sure he took something from this game. So there you have it, our first draw of the day, at least that we've witnessed on stream. Well, we do have Tess with Alex right now, so he can certainly shed some light on that result that we just witnessed there.
Yeah, we are DRX Tess. Tess, we saw you 2 different versions in your game. At the start, you were slightly... We saw 2 different versions on your gameplay. At the start, you were quite maybe nervous to be playing at the stage, but at the end, you were more and more confident, playing superb. Great 1 point. What do you think?
ポイントを取ったわけですがいかがでしょう。
そうですね。
Well,
最初の前半はあまり自分のこうやりたいようなことができなかったんですけど、後半から後半からフォーメーションを変え直して、うまく自分のやりたいサッカーができたので良かったです。
Now 4 points, 1 game remaining. How do you think are your expectations for the last match? Do you think you have what you need to be in the grand final today?
そうですね。自分のいつも通りにプレーでき
Just
た
as
ら絶
usual,
対勝てると
if
思ってるので、
I could play as I
緊張せず
usually do,
楽しんで
I'm
勝ちた
sure
いと思い
I'll
ます。
win. So I'll enjoy it.
Well, that's the word from DRX Tess. Wonderful performance so far until now, but 1 game remaining to be into the grand final. Let's be back to Harry Sembra. It's not over today. We have more and more action to be playing now.